Good morning, all. How are you? This is Granison Shines, Chief Marketing Officer of Direct Business Marketing, and today we are going to start a new series in our Get Direct webinar series. We're going to be talking about the 10 marketing truths, okay? 10 marketing truths. Now, here's something I want you to pay special attention to concerning you with these marketing truths. Marketing for us is a mindset. So we look at marketing in terms of how we think about marketing, okay? So our think ability has everything to do with how the campaign is going to be rolled out and how the campaign actually, it goes all the way to the success of the campaign. So how you think about marketing is something that will work well for you if we say, I'm saying if now, I'm a little biased because these are our marketing truths, but if you kind of just understand what we're talking about here. So again, marketing being a mindset has a lot to do with how you think about a campaign, how you think about your prospect, understanding how your prospect thinks. So it has a lot of thinking components to it when you're strategizing for a marketing campaign. So we're going to talk about these 10 marketing truths over the next 10 weeks, including today. We're going to roll these out. Actually, we're going to give you another bonus one at the end. So we're going to roll these out weekly and just explain to you how we think about marketing. Now, why are we doing this? We do this because when we engage with a client on an extended campaign, we want to make sure that we're on the same page with them. We want to make sure they're on the same page with us. We can be on the same page and read a different sentence, but as long as we're on the same page, we have the ability to communicate effectively and have our marketing do the one job it's supposed to do, which is generate leads or generate sales, depending on what type of campaign we're doing, okay? So the marketing mindset is what's important. So these marketing truths, how do we discover these marketing truths? Well, we look at the campaigns that we've done over the years in many, many different industries, not just one industry. And we said, this campaign was successful, this one was successful, this one was successful. And what did we think about? What did we do in order to make these marketing campaigns successful? So, in talking about this very intimately amongst the three of us, we said, okay, now here are the marketing truths that are superimposed over every single campaign. Here are the marketing mindset. Here is the marketing mindset that we had superimposed over every single campaign. Now, concerning you, there's two things I want to talk about. One component I should want to say is the top component is your teachability index, okay? Now, you may hear this information and you may be thinking, I already know this stuff. I already know this, okay? Right there, your teachability has gone down, okay? So there's two factors about your teachability index. What are you willing to do, the activities, or what are you willing to learn, I should say, and are you willing to change? Are you willing to learn and are you willing to change what you think you already know? Now again, these marketing truths are superimposed over every campaign that we have in many different industries, ranging from real estate to mattresses to cigars to consulting companies to companies that have nothing to do with each other, but we're still running successful campaigns. So talking about marketing truth number one, today is what we're going to discover, we're going to talk about. Now again, your teachability index has already gone down. Once I start talking, you're thinking, I already know this stuff. I already know it. So if that's the case, that means this isn't for you. That means our mindset and our style of marketing isn't for you. But we make sure that our clients understand where we are coming from and where we're going with the marketing campaign by talking about these 10 marketing truths, okay? So I hope I laid the foundation for you. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about three types of businesses. There are three types of businesses and you will fit into one of these categories. Now, understanding which type of business you are in will determine the selling argument for your entire campaign. It will have everything to do with how your ads are written. It will have everything to do with how your ads come across visually, because the type of business that you have warrants the type of message that you're going to convey across the entire campaign. So let's talk about point number one here. First of all, we are going to look at a customer intimate business. Now, what is a customer intimate business? A customer intimate business is any service-based business that has you dealing with your prospect either on the phone or basically on a one-on-one level. So if you're a seminar company Yes, you can do one-on-one and you can do group, of course, in seminar, but you will definitely be talking to people, right? It's customer intimate, that you're the one who's positioning the product or service that you're talking about, okay? Any insurance company or a realtor or any business that has the service associated to it. So this type of business, like for instance, Sprint is a customer. If you don't know if you use a Sprint phone or Verizon or T-Mobile, whatever, they're customer intimate business. So what type of business do you have? You have to ask yourself, do I have a customer intimate business? Am I talking to this client here one-on-one? Am I getting really detailed about their information? Do I even care about it? Okay, that's a question you want to ask yourself. Do I care about my customer? That makes sure you have a customer intimate type business. Now let's look at point number 2 here. A low-cost leader. If you're running a low-cost leader business like a Walmart or a Best Buy or Ultimate Electronics or whatever company that sells a bunch of widgets, and they're always marketing, always targeting low prices. Like for instance, you see with the Walmart commercials all the time, they used to have a little round little circle going around these slashing prices. Why? Because they are the low cost leader. They want to be the low cost leader. Many products across the board about many, I mean, you can buy many things from Walmart, you can buy many things from electronics and from Best Buy, from washers and dryers to refrigerators to computers to whatever else, iPads, whatever it may be, right? So, and they're usually touted, hey, we are the lowest cost. So their ads look a little bit different. Their ads are more focused on a bunch of products. So if you saw a one-page ad, you'd see a bunch of products, and most likely the biggest thing that really pops out on the page is going to be the price for that product, right? So you're going to see a few features and then this big old price, probably in red or something, again, that pops out of the page. So you have this low-cost leader mindset, or I should say, if you have this low-cost leader for your mindset, you're really going to focus on price being the driving factor on whether the person makes a decision. Now, each business has its pros and has its cons, so you have to weigh those in the future when we get a little bit more in depth about it, okay? Let's talk about number 3, is the product innovator business. So a lot of the product innovative businesses may sell to the Best Buys, the Walmarts, these other companies that stock their products, right, through distribution or whatnot. So for instance, Apple, they are a product innovator. They came out with the iPad, the iPhone, the iPad 2, everything else, and everyone else is trying to play catch up, or they're trying to leapfrog them in terms of technology. Well, they're continuously rolling out products that they want to focus into a market, into a certain type of market, a certain group of people, and market to them via this new product. Here's a new product we have. Here's a new service. Here's a new whatever we have. So the product innovator is going to be really detailed on rolling out new products or new information that will tailor to a certain market. Now, can you have a mix of these 3 types of businesses? So let me show you all of them at once. Can you have a customer intimate that's a low-cost leader? Well, you're really going to confuse your customer because you're going to try to really service them, and then you're also going to leave a lot of money on the table that you could have within your business by trying to be a low-cost leader, when you may not need to be a low-cost leader, because your service may be competitive, but it may not be super competitive to where it's commoditized. So if it's not commoditized, I wouldn't really put an ad out there. I wouldn't put information out there that warrants me to have some sort of information that is not customer intimate. And I want to make sure that I have a customer intimate business with a customer intimate message that is across my entire campaign. So I wouldn't try to mix the two. Can I have a product innovator that's a low-cost leader, or a low-cost leader that's also a product innovator? That two doesn't mix. Now, you will see, especially in the computer business, or if you're a computer manufacturer or you sell computers, you may try to do both. You may have this standard product or a product that's your, quote, your line internally, and then try to market this as a low-cost solution. That can be done sometimes. I was at Best Buy yesterday, and we're looking at a couple different TVs, and they had some other brand. I think they have Insignia as their brand, but it's a low-cost leader. It may not be the quality there and everything else, but it's a low cost for them trying to be this product innovator. Does that work? Yeah, they may not sell as many, I don't think, because usually people go with the name brands that have the reputation. So you kind of run into some other avenues or other pathways of your marketing. Make sure, though, we want to make sure that you have a clear message if you're a customer intimate type business, a clear message if you're a low cost leader, and a clear message if you are a product innovator. Don't try to mix the three into your business. So what we do when we meet with a client or integrate our business with a client in terms of being their marketing company, we say, hey, guess what? We are going to focus on one of these three types of businesses, and we're going to stick with that. If you're a seminar company, we're not going to try to be low cost leader. If you're a consulting company, we're not going to try to be the product innovator. You may have some products that you sell, but you will not have near as many products as like a Walmart or a Best Buy. That puts you in a totally different bracket business when you try to do that. We say, hey, if you're going to be a low cost leader, we're going to remain the low cost leader. The marketing is not that much to it in terms of marketing. Usually, if you're a low cost leader, your client has the potential to come to you more educated than you are about the product. Okay, has the potential. Why do I say that? Because we're talking to a car dealership at one point, and they said, and remember, these are the low cost leader guys. They said a lot of our clients come to us more educated than the salespeople. Wow, a lot of our clients or the potential clients that they have an opportunity to sell a car to come to them more educated than their salespeople. Why? Because they're on the internet, they're searching. They search all the time. They're looking at things. They're looking at invoice price. They're looking at a lot of things that position them to say, hey, you know what? I can come in here. I want to buy this car here, $500 an invoice. Can you meet it? If not, I'm going down the street. Who has the same car? Do you want to sell a car or not? Do you want to move some iron? Cool. If not, hey. Last point, product innovator. If you're going to be a product innovator, stick to product innovation, and you can usually have a higher price product until the Me Too's come up, and then you may have to scale back the pricing a little bit just because your product, unless you have a reputation like Apple, your product may fall into a product life cycle where it's starting to phase out. Now time for a new product, all right? Here is my information, Granison Shines, Chief Marketing Officer. Thank you very much for attending the Get Direct webinar series. I want to make sure you also download the Get Direct magazine, which we will have coming out pretty soon here, actually volume number 2. But right now you can get volume number 1, has some interesting articles, information about direct business marketing and our products that we market and sell to our clients. Granison Shines, your Chief Marketing Officer, signing out. Thank you very much, and look forward to talking to you again next week. Bye.